It all comes down to this. On June 21st in the desert, the final game in North America in the professional hockey season. Game 7 for the Calder Cup. The Hershey Bears, the Coachella Valley Firebirds from Acrisure Arena. Along with Fox 43 Sports Director Todd Sadowski, I'm the voice of the Bears, Zach Fish, as we get set for this one today for all the marbles. The Bears go for their 12th Calder Cup and an opportunity here to do something special. This is what you play for, a Game 7. It doesn't get better than this.
Hey, welcome to the coolest spot in the desert on the first day of summer. Unbelievable. And you know, it's a defining moment. You have defining moments in life for these players, as an athlete, as a parent, as broadcasters for us, Zach, tonight. The question is, what are you going to do with that moment? Who's going to reach out and who's going to grab it?
You look at the Hershey Bears here today, and the attitude completely different. Ahead of Game 6, things were a lot more tense, realizing the situation. Today, I think they are much more calm and ready to go.
Yeah, a couple more extra days here in Palm Desert. A really nice family gathering last night for kind of an impromptu cookout. It's a really close group, and I had a chance to ask Coach Nelson 2 questions, one hockey related. How do you get an offensive spark? He mentioned, he didn't give away all of his secrets, but he did say, look, Joey Daccord challenges them like no other. So they're going to try and have an answer for that, and also the non-hockey related. What's the message to the hockey family? And he said, look, we're a family. Just go out there, do what you can do. And you know what? Whatever happens, happens. It's been a special year.
Special year for the Bears. Special teams is so huge in the playoffs. For more on that, let's join our Andrew Callista.
Fish, you said it, we know special teams is going to be key. The Bears have to stay out of the penalty box, and when they do get in the sin bin, which will happen, they have to bring the penalty kill from Giant Center out here for this game. On the flip side, they have to score on the power play. When they've done it with the extra attacker, they are 2-0 in this series. When they haven't, 3 losses, they got to get it done.
12th time in AHL history, a Game 7. You ready, Todd?
Yeah, coast to coast and back again. Let's drop the puck.
Game 7 of the Calder Cup Finals. Bears Firebirds is next on Fox 43. With Todd Sadowski and Andrew Callista, I'm Zach Fish. Welcome to Fox 43's coverage of Game 7 of the Calder Cup Finals tonight. Well, this atmosphere is as advertised and then some. Same starting goaltenders tonight, Todd. The Bears have to play their game to get the victory this evening.
No doubt about it. I mean, the pregame was fire, right? I mean, it was just impressive. The Firebirds have really been solid in this building. How do you beat them in net with Joey Daccord as Hunter Shepard? Back in goal, got pulled in Game 6. There was no doubt he'd get the start tonight. He's bounced back before, got pulled in Game 1 against the Amherst. They came in and had a fantastic job, and then Joey Daccord there on the other end for the Firebirds.
Ready for face-off for Game 7. Connor McMichael in the circle against Alex Strom. Not a fan is sitting in this building. Winner take all. Someone will go home a champion tonight. We're underway. Bears Firebirds Game 7 of the Calder Cup Finals. Coming to you live from Palm Desert at Acrisure Arena. Welcome to Bears fans at Giant Center. Tuned in at the watch party tonight. Hoping to be cheering Hershey to a 12th Calder Cup from 2,500 miles away. All right, just missed a pass ahead from McKenna. Knocked away to the far boards. A lineup change for Coachella Valley. Jeremy McKenna in for Game 7. He gets knocked in on top of the goaltender. And it's covered up by Shepard. We have not seen McKenna in this series. He was a hero in the first couple of rounds. Dan Bilesma going with some fresh legs.
And an interesting move for sure. You'd think to yourself, oh, why would you mess with anything going into a Game 7 when Game 6 went so well for Coachella Valley? But strategic move from Coach Bilesma, and he's hoping it cashes in on that early on.
Break up by Borgstrom. Two-way as advertised. Steals it. Behind the goal, the Firebirds still with it from the dot. Score, Evans! Riker Evans gets the first goal of Game 7. Not even 5 minutes in. The defenseman sneaks in and strikes. It's 1-0 Firebirds.
Well, you mentioned the two-way play from Henrik Borgstrom. He gets back and stops a 2-on-1, but they're not able to clear defensively. Riker Evans is just so dangerous, so much speed, an offensive threat. Comes in and finishes, and then keep your eye in front of Hunter Shepard. We talked about giving him clear lanes. Well, there's 2-3 bodies in the way of that puck, and that is not a goalie's best friend.
Podorowski got there ahead of McElrath. Evans from a sharp angle, just enough room. His 5th of the playoffs. Firebirds strike first. Carries in for Hershey, down by 1 here in Game 7, first period. Sutter at the right boards. Pelon to the point. Day fakes the slapper. Over to Aaron Ness. Back to Day, the playoff hero. Right wing. Comes to Pelon. His shot right into the body of Decord. He shot all the way and hangs on. Little rest up with 7:42 left in the first period of Game 7. Will step aside. 1-0 Firebirds. They have the lead. You're tuned in to the 2023 Calder Cup Finals.
Super excited. I mean, it's Game 7. Do or die.
I'm excited. I'm ready. I think the boys are ready, so we'll have to wait and see.
Face off to the left of Joey Decord. Having fun in Chocolatetown, USA at the Giants Center. The watch party going on now. A lot of Bears fans looking to cheer their team to victory, trailing 1-0.
What an amazing fan base we have back in Chocolatetown. And keep your eyes on the defensemen, guys. They're really stacking up in front of Joey Decord. They want to make something happen.
Now the Firebirds not to handle the pass, but down the ice it goes to Shepard. Decord gets himself a shot on goal.
Yeah. Well, when the Bears have something going offensively, the defensemen are not even hesitating. They're going right past the blue line and getting involved in the play. Let's keep our eyes on them, see what happens.
Lapierre end-to-end. Decord off his shoulder and covers it with 5:49 to go in the first period of Game 7. Bears trying to build, trailing 1-0. You're tuned in to the 2023 Calder Cup Finals. Played by McCormick to the near wing side. And to the far side, it's Podorowski with it. Up the boards, good stick check there by Connor McMichael. Knocked it down to Vecchione at center and collected loose along the right wing. Pelon with it, his shot right in the breadbasket of Decord. He had no rebound. Decord the save on the Bears' 11th shot here in the first period.
Yeah, clean goaltending from Joey Decord so far. It was a good shot from Garrett Pelon. He waited as long as he could as Connor McMichael skated down the center of the ice. Look, the Bears were down 2 after Game 6 in the first period. Right now they're down 1. You got to hang in there. You got to stay close. Haven't been able to do that in Games 1, 2, and 6. Keep this thing within reach. And when you can strike and score, you got to take advantage.
Limits to margins, the difference now. Draw 1 back to Logan Day. Looking for a buzzer beater. Pelon to the net. Didn't get much on it. Decord will cover. And hang on, do you hear that song they just played there, Tom? That was a little ABBA, Give Me a Man After Midnight. That's the Bears' victory song, so we like good omens.
I don't think the DJ realized that. He's right next to us here, so maybe Callista put in a little request earlier.
The first song they played with the doors open was Dove's Cry by Prince. It's a great song, but a song about a bird crying. That's Coachella Valley tonight. 25 left of the period. The puck spun around behind the net. Pelon looking to knock it in front. Todd Nelson had a great chance to catch up with his dad Richie yesterday. They played together. Here's Day off the right side boards towards the goal. His pass got blocked and cleared out to center ice. Ness will glove it and drop it, maneuver it to the near wing.
Good fight by Jason Day on a puck battle. We're watching a lot of forwards skating backwards, playing defense so far in this first period.
Period 1 is in the books here at Acrisure Arena. 1-0, the Firebirds lead. Shot 17 for Coachella Valley. They were trigger happy in the first. Shepard made some big saves after surrendering the Evans goal. 12 shots for Hershey, and that's it for the first period time.
A lot of recognition being asked of the forwards, as I just made mention of them skating backwards and playing defensively. So for Coach Nelson, you know you got to win. You got to win this one. You got to do what you have to do. He wanted to throw a little wrinkle in there offensively. Saw some neat things. At one point, we saw McElrath and Protus camped in front of Joey Decord. So look for more of that type of stuff defensively. Only gave up 1 goal. They're within striking distance.
So the Firebirds have the lead through 20 minutes. Just a 1-shot game. Take a breather in return. Our 3-ice intermission report is upcoming. You're tuned in to the 2023 Calder Cup Finals. Intermission report in Acrisure Arena, Game 7 of the Calder Cup Finals with Todd Sadowski. I'm Zach Fish. Thanks for joining us here tonight. The Bears look to win the Calder Cup, trailing 1-0. Our stats from period number 1, Todd. The Bears felt like they were on the ropes in that first period. Coachella Valley had more high-danger shots. The Bears did a good job slowing them a little bit, but Hershey didn't have a lot of high-danger chances themselves. Shot 17-12, the most shots the Bears have been allowed a period in the playoffs.
Yeah, you know, you said felt like they were on the ropes, and that's because of the high volume there. 17, I mean, you play that out, you're looking at getting 51 shots on Hunter Shepard within 3 periods. They were just coming at him and barraging him. He's going to have to play clean and not have those any long rebounds.
Only one power play. The Firebirds did not strike on the man advantage. Well done by the Bouquet Mulligan DeMayo penalty kill for Hershey. Look for the Bears to hopefully have a little bit more dangerous opportunities here coming up. And you know what? We're looking forward to 3 ice at Giant Center as well. There's the details on your screen about it on Wednesday, July 5th at 7 o'clock. It'll be overtime all the time on Bears legend Chris Borg. And 3 ice return to Giant Center on Wednesday, July 5th at 7. Enjoy nonstop 3-on-3 action with a buy one, get one ticket offer. Just visit the tickets page at 3ice.com. Click unlock when directed to Ticketmaster and enter code BOGO. 3 Ice, the best part of hockey. Stay with us. Second period's coming up. 1-0 Firebirds. You're tuned in to the 2023 Calder Cup Finals. Tied up was McMichael. And the puck sits flat for the Firebirds over the blue line. They got McCormick to that wide open. Scores! How did Max McCormick get that wide open 24 seconds into the second period? It's 2-0 Coachella Valley in Game 7.
Doesn't matter what sport it is. If you get caught watching the ball, watching the puck, you're going to lose sight of someone, and that's exactly what happened. Everybody got sucked over to the other side of the ice. McCormick slips down the left side. They hit him perfectly in stride, and he beats Hunter Shepard one-on-one, and 24 seconds into the second period, this place is jumping.
Lynn to the right, the middle lane driver, true to the net. No one picks up McCormick. Snaps a shot low past Shepard. He's got goals in consecutive games after being held off the board. Coachella Valley shot skips wide to Shepard. For the fire wing, Vecchione looks to break to center. First Morelli shells it back to the point. Slows up, McMichael can't keep it in. Stolen, a breakaway. Korinsky in all alone, short-handed. Shepard! Oh, baby, what a big save. Keeps it 2-0. A short-handed breakaway save. Remember that one if the Bears have any chance of coming back.
That is massive. That would have just taken the air out of the Bears bench. Instead, it gives them a little bit of spark. Let's see what they do with it.
Here at Game 7, down by 2. Not the start they desire. A draw to the Firebirds. They'll clear it the length of the ice. The Bears set it up behind their own net. McMichael had the goal in Game 6, 1:33 in. He'll leave it to Snively. Drops to Vecchione with a lane up the middle. On the left wing side, a chip and chase for Hershey. Vecchione back of the goal, cut off for the Firebirds. Bodied down by Snively. They'll try to set it up. Battle on the boards. It skips past McMichael. And down the ice, Korinsky chasing after him. But the Bears once again get it and try to regroup. 30 gone on the second power play.
Initial execution was good to get it set up. They just couldn't keep it in the zone.
McMichael tries the dump in away from the court on the near board. Schultz behind the net, pressured. Morelli is there to try to steal it away. Out of the pile, the Firebirds fan on it. The Bears have it. Borgstrom behind the net now. They'll try to set it up. Snively blew a tire. He tracks it down to the point, flings it to the middle, bounces away from Coachella. Fire shot. Vecchione will slow. McMichael, now they got it set up. Borgstrom to Snively, down by 2. Borgstrom to Snively. Right dot, knocked down in front, Vecchione. Goal line, Morelli tucks it in front. They score! Connor McMichael on the power play. On the back door, he connects. 6:08 left in the second. The Bears on the board. It's a 1-goal game. 2-1 Firebirds.
Exactly what you're looking for from this unit. They send out 5 forwards, a lot of skill, a lot of execution. Vecchione gets cleared from in front. It actually allows McMichael to kind of slip. There's the check, cross check, knocks down Vecchione. They lose McMichael on the other side. A great job by Morelli to get it over to him.
Life for the chocolate and white. Easily could have been a penalty with Vecchione getting mugged in front. They let it go, and the Bears stay with it. Great feed, face to the opposite direction. Morelli picks up his 8th assist of the playoffs. McMichael with goals in back-to-back games. He's got his 6th of the postseason. And Hershey within a single strike once more.
Clearly the most dangerous line tonight for the Bears is this lineup with Snively, Pilon, and McMichael.
LaPierre to center ice. Taking it to Alexei Protas. He'll dump it in from center. Right to the court, though. Plays it. Stick down by Protas. Took it away. Protas is centering pass, though. Broken up by Wright. Alexei Protas to the point. Iorio. They score! LaPierre with the tip in front. Game 7 is tied at 2. What a play by Protus. It starts with the Decord giveaway, and LaPierre tips the Oreo shot, and we are even late in the second.
If you're the Firebirds, you're saying no way, that puck shouldn't have been cleared. Alexi Protus bats it out of the air, sets up a blast from Vinny Iorio to tie this thing up at 2. LaPierre right there with the tip. Man, just fantastic play all around by the Hershey Bears, and this place is shocked.
Third of the playoffs for Hendrix LaPierre, and it couldn't come at a bigger time. Capitals' top prospect with a redirect from one of their better prospects in Iorio. They come up big time, and we're tied at 2 here in Game 7 of the Calder Cup Finals. Despite being outshot 30-18, the Bears are back in it.
We mentioned how well LaPierre's been skating all night long, got himself right in the perfect position.
Trying to get back here, right to Turinsky to right, good break up Johansson. Poked away Malenstad, center to center, numbers joining Hershey. Riley center over the red line, near wing Morelli, jammed up, tries to spin it loose. Broken up by Olesen, he gets tied up, no call. Firebirds work in, Hughes to the right, shot deflected wide to Shepard. Off the backboards, Coachella Valley centers, in the slot a drive, blocked by Hershey. Comes free, McKenna behind the goal. Bears once again survive a furious fight for the Firebirds in front. The game remains tied at 2. Big hit Morelli behind the goal, but the Firebirds to center. A pass deflected to the Bears blue line. True and cross rink behind a man, and we head to the third period of Game 7, tied at 2 goals apiece. Connor McMichael and Hendrix LaPierre, 2 players that are the future of the Washington Capitals, now representing the chocolate and white, have the Bears even after falling down 2-0, going to the third period with the Calder Cup on the line.
And if you've been paying attention at all to this Hershey Bears Calder Cup playoff run, this should not surprise you. Down 2-0, halfway through the game. Who knows what's going to happen? Well, Hunter Shepard. Sometimes the spark happens when you drop the gloves. In this particular case, a shorthanded goal possibility. Stones it, keeps it to a 2-0 game, and the offense has responded with a power play goal and then a tip in from Hendrix LaPierre.
Bears are 3-0 when tied after 2 in the Calder Cup playoffs. Take a breather. Intermission report to come, even in Game 7. Back after this, you're tuned into the 2023 Calder Cup Finals.
Welcome back to Hershey Bears hockey here on Fox 43. 40 minutes in the books of Game 7 of the Calder Cup Finals. Pleased to be joined by AHL Commissioner Scott Housen. Commissioner, how excited are you for this night?
Very excited. To have a Game 7 is very rare. I think we've only had 3 in the last 20 years in the Calder Cup Finals. So this is special, and I'm really looking forward to handing out this trophy. The players and the teams work so hard and pour everything into it, and it will be my pleasure to hand this out to the winning team.
Great exposure for the league going this deep. First day of summer. You're the last professional hockey league in North America playing. That's pretty cool.
We love it. We love the exposure. We love being the last league playing. And to have a Game 7, like I said, is something special. So we're going to enjoy it. I hope everybody out there enjoys it, and we'll see what the result is at the end.
This series between the Firebirds and the Bears, oldest versus newest franchise in the league, what does having these 2 sold-out arenas do for the exposure of the American Hockey League and fan bases all around the country?
Well, it gives everybody a glimpse of what the American Hockey League can be at its best. We have sellout after sellout, great energy, great fans in both places, new versus old. So we couldn't have dreamed up a better matchup.
I know you're a former general manager in the NHL. What's it like just being able to sit back and watch these 2 great teams go at it?
Well, I'm not sure I just sit back and watch. We want to make sure that everything goes well, and we enjoy it, and the competition is great, and we'll let the players decide it.
All right. What do you have anything special that you say to the captain before you hand over the trophy?
Just come up and get it. You deserve it.
All right, thank you very much, Commissioner. Really appreciate it. More Hershey Bears hockey here on Fox 43 coming up after this.
Frank to center, speeding in, down the right wing. Ethan Frank to the net, rolls off his tape, wraps it in front. They can't finish. Markstrom, he couldn't finish as well. The cord was down and out. The Firebirds survive a furious attack from Hershey. Break for the Bears. McMichael across Pilon, down low on goal. Rebound, tap wide. Oh, the net was empty for McMichael. How did that one not go?
Went for the extra pass. It was there, just didn't get through.
Borgstrom calmly to Iorio at center. Vinny Iorio galloping on in. Down the right wing, he shoots to Cord, the glove save. He'll hang on. Love that shot to be on the opposite side of the pad. But a chance nonetheless in an offensive zone draw when we return. Fans chant DeCord's name. The Bears want to beat him once more. We'll step aside. Game 7 is tied at 2. You're tuned in to the 2023 Calder Cup Finals. Goal line to Protas, 2-2. Bears looking to take the lead on the power play. Hannes looks in front, one-timer knocked down in front, swatted at, DeCord has got it. Oh, Pilon the shot, Protas the rebound, and DeCord, right place, right time, even though he didn't know where it was.
They had everything they wanted right there. The big man in front, they get it to the middle, just enough room to get it to Garrett Pilon. Protas on his forehand, just can't get it to lift it over DeCord. Nice job covering up by the fan favorite, the goalie. Deeper we go into this game, the next goal is not just dramatic, it's historic. A Game 7, now under a minute to go.
Allenstein over the blue line, less than a minute left. Hetman broke it up, cleared to center. Knocked back down and cleared away. Riley Shunner with it, the Calder Cup on the line. Do the Bears have a late one in it? On the far wing, chop behind the net, DeCord won't be able to play that. Schultz is there, up the far wing to center again. 35 seconds left, the Bears want to tag up and re-engage. Nass with the dump in, DeCord will stop this one. Handles it behind the goal, pass missed the mark. Nass will be able to keep it in. Around the goal again, Cord stops it another time. The Bears are changing, 20 seconds until overtime. Center ice, Froden pops it to the Bears line. Dave checks the clock and looks to turn it up ice. Far wing to Pilon, overskated it, Snively gets it back, 12 seconds left. Nass at center, looking for one last shot. DeCord can't stop it, and hit him in the back of the leg. He can't find it, it's loose behind the goal with 5 left. He poked it to the corner. Bears looking for one last shot, they will not get it. And Game 7 of the Calder Cup Finals is headed to overtime.
Wow. Why not, right? Why not? We've come this far, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going, and to show you what kind of domination the Bears had in that period, only 4 shots on goal from Coachella Valley after putting up 30 on Hunter Shepard in the first 2 periods. Total team effort. It's what we've seen all season long from the Hershey Bears. Outwork your opponent from top to bottom, lines 1 through 4. They'll take a breather and we'll see what they come out with. But the next goal, the building's going to either explode or the Hershey Bears are going to be the Calder Cup champions.
Get some caffeine and stay up with us. 12:33 back east. We'll step aside for 2.5 minutes. Overtime of the Calder Cup Finals. Game 7 is coming up. This is what you dream about. Back after this, you're tuned in to Hershey Bears hockey. They were the better of the 2 teams. They unfortunately could not connect with a power play. They had 2 kicks at the can in the 3rd period. They're 1 for 4. The Firebirds are 0 for 1. A little bit dicey for Joey DeCord. He turned one over that Protas made him pay on with the goal from Lapierre in the 2nd. The dump in hit him in the pad. He didn't know where it was. He was spinning like a top, but fortunately Bears couldn't take advantage of that. But anything's a good shot right now for me.
I think both teams feel fortunate that the game didn't get away from them at different points of the game. For the Bears, almost got away from them early. If the Firebirds get that 3rd goal, boy, you're really reeling. And you're on your heels, and they're just going to keep coming in waves at you. And then if they didn't, they could shut you down defensively. But, you know, and for the Firebirds, they're really lucky to see overtime. The Bears really had a lot of great chances. We've seen that Pilon, Snively, and McMichael line. Keep a watch on them. And I mentioned it, I threw it out on Twitter. If you were anywhere near a radio or TV or know a family member, a friend, you say you want to tune in to see this. This has now become history.
Historic night here tonight in Coachella Valley. Whatever you got to do to bring some luck upon the Bears. Say the prayer to the hockey gods. Whatever superstition you have, do it. Heading into overtime. The Bears have won 2 overtime games. Can they make it a 3rd? Vecchione with some room. Cross to Borgstrom, and his feet. Right dot. Pushes it behind the net. Gets around Evans. Uses his big frame. Hooked up a little bit. Borgstrom fins through him. Henrik Borgstrom centers Vecchione. Rolled down low, bouncing around. Borgstrom after it. In front. They score! They score! Mike Vecchione The Bears have done it! They are Calder Cup champions! The Hershey Bears, for the 12th time in franchise history, it's sweeter by the dozen! They have done it! Mike Vecchione on a scramble in front, and the Hershey Bears rewrite the history books. The most historic team in American Hockey League history adds to their trophy case with Mike Vecchione in overtime.
And they add a moment that Hershey Bears fans have never seen. An overtime winner in Game 7 of the Calder Cup Finals. Why not add a new chapter to this historic franchise? And it comes from one of the assistant captains, an all-star, Mike Vecchione. It's been 13 years, but they have secured their 12th Calder Cup.
As Bears fans head downstairs to celebrate, the Hershey Bears Calder Cup champions. A moment. Todd Sadowski will head down for the celebration. We'll bring you all here. What a night tonight as the Bears celebrate. They were down 2-0. It hasn't sunk in yet. The Giant Center has just erupted, finding out the news that the Hershey Bears are Calder Cup champions. In the desert, destiny in the desert. Absolutely unbelievable as the Bears celebrate right now on the ice. Hunter Shepard surrounded by his teammates, hugs all around. Giant Center. We'll take a look at the moment coming up. They are losing their minds right now, realizing that the Bears have won the Calder Cup. A bit of a delay back to Chocolate Town, but Mike Vecchione with the moment that will last a lifetime in Hershey Bears history. Bears friends and family are just heading down right now. Tears in the eyes of friends and family. High fives all around. What a finish for the chocolate and white as you see the celebration. An unbelievable moment. The Coachella Valley Firebirds with an unbelievable season. But they will not get their storybook ending. It's the Bears, the winners here. We will hear from members of the Bears. We'll carry the full celebration here. I'm at a loss for words, folks. Sweeter by the dozen. The chase for number 12 is complete. 3 overtime winners in the series. Todd Sadowski, he's downstairs. I think he's got Aaron Ness.
All right, down here, Nesser. Oh, what can you say? I mean, if you watch this team, you had to believe down 2-0, and here you are celebrating a Calder Cup championship.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a story of this group. Like, it's never been a team to give up on anything. We battle, we love each other. It's the tightest group I've ever been a part of, and I'm so happy for these guys, each and every one of them. It's so awesome. I don't even know what to say. It just doesn't feel real yet.
We saw Nelly this morning. He had that cat and the canary look to him like he had something special. You guys were outscored 14-2 here. How'd you turn it around so quickly in just one game?
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the series, right? There's ups and downs, and we found a way to win 3 at home thanks to our fans and everyone back home, and we snuck one out here tonight. I mean, they're a hell of a team, and that was a great battle. I mean, 7th game, what is it, first overtime, so I don't even know anymore, but it's just an incredible feeling. I love this group, and I love these guys.
All right, go up, give out some more hugs.
Awesome.
We're going to grab somebody else. Congratulations.
Hi, Sam. Hold them in a little longer. I'll be home soon. Love you.
Unbelievable, guys. All right, Fish, we're with Vex here. And Logan Day. And Calder Cup champions, both of you. Take us through the play. Take us through the goal.
I have no idea. I just kind of blacked out. We were cycling, winning puck battles, Borgie tried to slip one to me, kind of went off my skate. Frankie tried to knock it in, went back door to Borgie. Our game plan is just slide things back door, so I slid there, had an open cage, and I was able to put it in.
Immediate legendary status.
Yeah.
Does that ring a bell? I mean, how's that feel?
We talked about this in the locker room. You know, as a kid, you dream about playing in a Game 7 overtime, and you end up celebrating. So we've all played this in our head a bunch of times. Back at Taylor Street playing street hockey with the boys back home. So it's just a dream come true. There's no better feeling in the world.
Defining moments, my man. 70 years since there was a Game 7 overtime in the AHL, and now you've won only the second one.
It's just an unbelievable feeling. You know, we were talking about how much this team is really bonded together as brothers. You know, there's just the best group of guys you could ask for, and now we're going to be in the rafters at the Giant Center forever, so it's an amazing feeling.
All right, give us the roar.
Scott Housen speaks now to hand out the hardware. Let's join him.
Now I would like to introduce Haley Moore, our Vice President of Hockey Operations with the AHL, and she's going to present the Jack Butterfield Trophy that goes to the most valuable player of the Calder Cup playoffs. This year, the winner comes from Hershey. He played every game, and he was the backbone of this hockey team. He has great numbers.
No surprise.
The Jack Butterfield Award winner is Hunter Shepard.
The elation is Hunter Shepard, who won every game for the Hershey Bears. Your Jack Butterfield winner, playoff MVP, as you hear the guys sing Black Betty, their version of it, Shep Daddy. Congratulations to Hunter Shepard on one heck of a playoffs. Now all that's left, Scott Housen, to hand off that Calder Cup to Dylan McElrath.
And now for the Calder Cup to the Hershey Company. Congratulations to the Washington Capitals, Chris Patrick. Congratulations to Brian Helmer, who built this hockey team. His fourth Calder Cup, his first in management. And to Todd Nelson, the coach of this hockey team, his fourth Calder Cup, 2 as a head coach, 1 as an assistant coach, and 1 as a player. It's quite an achievement. But most of all, to you, the players. This was an incredible run. 97 points, 14-6 in the playoffs. You showed commitment, you showed sacrifice, and you showed teamwork. And you won today, and that means you walk together forever. Dylan McElrath, come and get this Calder Cup.
What do you want me here?
Let's go over here.
In a moment, elation
Let me pick it up.
from the
and you hold
chocolate and
on.
white. A photo that'll last a lifetime. A memory forever etched to this team's history. The Hershey Bears, 12-time Calder Cup champions. How sweet is that? Dylan McElrath lifts the trophy, surrounded by his teammates. From day one, a championship expectation was set, and today it is achieved. 2,500 miles back home, Bears fans staying up to nearly 2 a.m. to celebrate at Giant Center as Dylan McElrath takes a lap with the Calder Cup. We'll have more interviews with Todd Sadowski downstairs. And no doubt, next up in the pecking order, Aaron Ness. What a stalwart on the back end. What a veteran. Mike Vecchione, the hero. He roars with the Calder Cup. That celebration. The alternate captain. As excited as you're going to find, hands it to Sam Annis, who came so close last year and just missed out on a championship. The pecking order sees it past Henrik Borgstrom, who says no, give it to Lucas. Lucas Johansson, pints of 6 years with Hershey. Elation. Hugs all around for the Bears staff as Lucas says who's next. Riley Sutter, an anchor of that fourth line.
Zach, we got Helms down here. Look, you've been through this moment. Take us through what these guys are going through.
It's something special, especially when you have a close-knit team like we do. And, you know, I can't be more proud of these guys. They're unbelievable. They battled throughout the whole thing and right to the finals. And, man, I'm so proud of these guys. And I hope they enjoy it because it's well worth it.
Did you stop believing? Of course not, right? Down 2-0. I'm sure you were nervous, but what were your thoughts? And tell us about the comeback through your eyes.
Yeah, no, obviously we couldn't score here the first couple games, but I thought we were playing all right. And once we got back in front of the fans, I felt like we were getting our game back. And like I said, when these guys believe in each other, they like to be around each other. They love the coaches. You know, they have success, and that's why we're lifting the cup up tonight.
I'm glad you mentioned the coach. Talk about Todd Nelson. You go through the interview process, and certain things stick out about people. What stuck out about Todd Nelson and his success?
He's a winner. You know, that's the bottom line. He's a winner. He's did it as a player, as an assistant coach, and as a head coach. And he's just a guy who's really like him. He's just a personable guy. He gets a great personality. He gets the best out of his players. When I got to play for him, he was one of my favorite coaches. So to get him to bring him to Hershey was a no-brainer for me. So I'm glad we did.
How about it? Calder Cup winner as a player, Calder Cup winner as an exec. What can't you do?
Oh my God. It's just fun. I'm just enjoying it. I was so nervous throughout the whole thing, but I had a feeling that we were going to get it done, and we did. So it's great, Todd. I appreciate you guys being here, too.
Absolutely. Our pleasure. Are you kidding me? Well done. Ryan Helmer. We're going to catch some more of these guys coming up, guys.
As we wrap it up tonight, the Hershey Bears are Calder Cup champions for the 12th time in franchise history. For Andrew Kalista, for Todd Sadowski, for producer Ed Albert, for our entire crew that deserves so many thank yous. Basket in, Bears fans. Sweeter by the dozen. From Acrisure Arena, the Hershey Bears have done it. They're Calder Cup champions. Good night.